everybody, Splint here. Welcome to Splint Reacts. If you are a returning subscriber, then guys, welcome back to the channel. So guys, today we're getting into episode 5 of The Gentleman. So I think what I've realized about this show, at least for this season as we've been going, is that every episode is very different in a way. So we kind of have our stuff that's happening with Susie and Eddie in the background, right? But it's not really actually the main focus. Every episode's got a different focus. So I'm just kind of wondering when we're gonna connect things together for that a little bit more. So the stuff with Stanley Johnston in the very first episode and him wanting to get his hands on Eddie's estate. I'm suspecting that our stuff with Jimmy and What's-Her-Face is also a part of that. So I'm trying to kind of pay really close attention to those interactions, but for the most part, yeah, every episode's kind of had a different storyline or a different main storyline. I'm hoping we'll see more connections to our main storyline in those earlier episodes. But that being said, I'm still really enjoying it. It's still very, very well done. So let's get into it. Enjoy the reaction. I'm super dehydrated as well today, guys. I haven't had a sip of water.
Hello, Miss Close. He's up with his birds this morning.
Hope you mean the feathered kind, Bernie.
Have a guess where this little fella's just flown in from?
Where?
Epilogue.
No. Why anyone would swap the south of France for a captive prison in Guildford to be on me?
What's the bubbly for? We celebrating?
Just thought we'd make a change from the usual Beano Collapso.
So we're not raising a glass to the Duke.
Eddie's of the opinion that the additional facilities he's helped us acquire are very much a part of his exit strategy.
Well, that boy ain't gonna be going nowhere.
Ooh.
Pete's got a taste for it.
Well,
I thought he was gonna say that.
You can't walk away. No one walks away. And it's down to you to keep him under manners. See, if he fucks me about at the end of the year, I'll chop his head off.
Right, okay.
under manners it is.
She looks like she's feeling a bit bad about it. But I did think that he was gonna say he will have developed a taste for it. Or something along those lines.
You've proved yourself to be a consummate team player. So I was wondering whether you might want to take on a more formal, long-term position. There have been a couple of moments in the last few months. I reckon you've been enjoying yourself. Whilst I still have you, I'd love to get your optics on the current situation I'm trying to navigate. I think you have a set of military skills that could be applicable. Ever been to the port of Zeebrugge?
No.
We transport £80 million worth of puff through it every year. We don't just grow it, Edward. We export it too. Several shipments have been seized by the Belgian Federal Police.
Who's supposed to be running things down there?
A real piece of work named Florent de Groot. Or as my dad likes to call him, that shit-eating from Belgium.
You know why we're here.
What I need is a second opinion. I can have him bring him to the farm, and you won't even need to leave the comfort of your own home.
The more rules and regulations that are imposed by your country, the more employees the European Union must bring in to enforce them. It's going to cost more money, 1.5 million.
How exactly did you arrive on this very specific figure?
We have police local, police federal, police maritime, customs officers, trade and compliance officers. Everybody is very greedy.
Do you mind if we have a word?
Of course, of course.
Quick chat.
He looks familiar.
He's tipped off to the border police. He's using it to drop the price up. If you give him what he wants, he's going to keep coming back asking for more.
I appreciate that various people need to whet their respective beaks, but within reason. You don't take the fucking piss. Jimmy, what's going on with the lights?
Oh, is this What's-Her-Face?
You're trying to scare me with your cheap parlor tricks, huh? Oh.
It's What's-Her-Face, right? They had the vans last time, or something.
Look at the fucking Jennies!
Was that Vinny? It's gotta be her.
You're kidding me, aren't you?
It's a kid. What the hell?
You're gonna love this.
I think that's a little excessive.
There's no way you're gonna be able to kill us without it coming back on you. I've hundreds of cousins.
No one's getting killed here.
What about him then? Big man with the gun.
Just got a bit excited, didn't you, Blanket?
Fuck that. Thieving gypsies.
Oh, fuck you, you racist scumbag. We're a fucking minority. You need to go in and do some diversity training. We're travelers.
Same fucking thing.
All right. Just relax. Everybody relax. Blanket, go and see Susie. Tell her what happened.
Yeah, fuck off, Blanky.
That was a great scene.
We're on private property and you've stolen 2 of our generators. Why?
A man from the council came and took ours. Left us with nothing.
Why is that my problem?
Come on, man. Like, you look like you fucking need it. There's little kids there with no heating. Come on, think of the babies.
Out of charity, we'll give you the one you've stolen for the babies. This one stays here.
Not what I expected.
Well, the Ward family are very notorious around these parts, sir. Dog fighting, cockfighting, infighting. 100 generations of dynastic volatility.
I'm trying to think of the other movie that I had watched of Guy Ritchie's. I think it was Snatch. And I think Brad Pitt was playing a traveller.
We should agree to a temporary uplift, just until we figure out an alternative avenue.
I'm gonna send him back to Belgium. Tell him we're thinking about it.
What about the travelers?
Dunno. What do you think?
It depends on what they've seen. But if they know what we're up to, I think they could be an issue.
Is that guy from Grey's Anatomy? It's not, right? It's not. He's got a very similar facial structure. Or is he from Game of Thrones? Actually, guys, I'm gonna stop guessing, but if you know, please tell me.
What you fucking gulping at?
You baldy fucker.
I want to speak to your head honcho, whoever's in charge here.
Who's asking?
The people who kindly donated that generator to you.
JP!
They're the bastards who shot at us last night, JP.
Which one of them?
That one.
Did you take a shot at my fucking family?
Well, we didn't know it was children because it was very dark.
How about we have a little conversation? Maybe somewhere a bit more private.
Say it.
What are you doing, Mummy? He's a fucking duke, Kellyanne. I've seen him in the papers.
Bless her.
What do you want?
Assurances that you and your extended family will stay away from my property.
Is that because you're growing a bit of weed up there?
What would give you that impression?
Could be all the fucking generators. Or the fact that one of the lads was looking at one of those blue barrels. Found this. All right. I want in.
Excusez-moi?
We have all sorts of skills that could be useful in this particular business.
I think this meeting's reached its natural conclusion.
Would you mind if my colleague and I have a brief word?
Seeing as you're a duke.
Thank you.
Posh mumbling.
As it happens, we have a minor problem. It's the distribution of our product.
And it strikes us that you and your people might be pretty old hat at getting merchandise across the border.
You're asking to dance with me. You haven't even bought me a drink yet.
Well, what do you drink?
Expensive fucking whiskey. That's what. Tastes fucking expensive, all right, huh?
Dalmore, 25-year-old single malt.
Now this is poutine from County Mayo. It's made from bereros, crab apples, and a little bit of brake fluid.
Okay.
Sláinte.
Do you good, Alf?
Cheers.
Oh, fuck me.
Wow.
Do we have a deal then, or what?
Well, not until we drink this whole bottle of poutine, Susan. You want to do business with the wards, you have to party with the wards. I'm sure you understand.
If that's what you need. I'm going.
Go, girl.
Ah. Well, I'll be. This is my brother, Freddie, and his wife, Tamsin. Freddie, sit down and have a drink with us.
All right, fuck it.
Well, Snatch your fucking engines.
He's getting dirty. That is a beautiful shot. I wish I had snow where I live.
Are we expecting guests, darling? There appear to be 400 gypsies advancing down the drive.
Don't talk too loud, Mother. Turned into quite a late one last night.
You look awful.
I may have drunkenly agreed to them staying for a couple of days. Are you still doing it?
I've no idea. I woke up in one of the bedrooms with a half-eaten tin of beans and a bottle of vermouth.
Ew.
Now there's a pair of sticky heads, huh?
I'm gonna sort this out.
Painkillers. Yeah.
Oi! What are you doing?
I was just talking to her, getting to know her, like.
She likes you. Do you ride?
Since I was a girl.
Maybe you should take her out.
Could I?
Such pretty animals.
She rides so well.
Morning, Your Grace. We can take her back to the stable if you prefer.
Don't be ridiculous. They have a similar seat, don't they? Her and Charlie.
I suppose.
She's getting on well at university.
Yeah, so I hear you, Grace.
Her and Charlie.
I often think how hard it must have been for you watching Charlie grow up all these years.
Oh. Wait, did I miss something? So Charlie's his daughter?
Well, this is the crack. Myself and my family are back and forth to Europe all the time.
Right.
Sometimes via Ireland. 1 month it could be a horse fair in Spain. Next month it could be a trip to a campsite in... But this month, it's gonna be a pilgrimage to Lourdes.
Oh, the statues. Okay.
If you would have told me in school that I'd be earning bare money, shoving packs of weed up a Virgin Mary, you see, you got mad, bro.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's a good shot of the two of them.
As new ventures go, it doesn't get much better than this.
Team effort,
See? You're enjoying yourself.
maybe.
I know it's all meant to be temporary, all this business with Susie Glass and her daddy. But you are fucking good at it, mate. You know that. I think they're grooming you. My baby brother. The king of pins. Just know this. I'm scaling my mountain too, Edward. And when I reach the peak, the view is going to blow people's minds.
To, scaling new heights, eh?
To scaling new heights.
Freddy's no help. I wouldn't expect anything less from Freddy. From Fredwood.
I was absolutely certain she had stopped all the shipments. My man on the inside is out of riskis, lost control. I just need some time, and I'll fix it.
Game of Thrones, right? I love those shots because it means that Theo got to actually drive this beautiful car.
What happened?
There was over 4 million quid locked up in there. Now it's gone. We've been robbed.
Jimmy, CCTV. Whacked.
What's her face?
They were nicked by the Pikeys.
Let's not just jump to conclusions, right?
Think about it, though. What else could it be?
Well, I didn't want to say anything. No one likes the grass, especially me. As I was coming through the farm the other night, I see that JP by the weed entrance.
Just when things are going well.
Let me deal with it.
So if it's what's her face, is Jimmy, did Jimmy just clue onto that?
I think you put me in a very awkward position. How do you reckon that? Imagine if you were me, eh? Well, you need to take a closer look at everybody in your own fucking country. I'm not looking at them. I'm looking at you.
Oi.
Did you steal that money?
What are they gonna do with that much money though? Where are they gonna hide it? I don't know. It's just logically, living the kind of lifestyle that they live, what would they be doing with it?
Looks like they've done a bunk.
Fuck.
We'll get a crew together. I want them found. Do you understand? All hands on deck.
Who benefits if we blame the travelers? Lose our means of distribution in Europe.
That shit-eating cunt from Belgium.
Exactly. He couldn't do it on his own, could he?
Agreed. You'd have to have someone on the inside.
Someone close. Someone probably at the farm.
I think we need to take a little trip to Zeebrugge.
Oh, Susie. Eddie. It's so good to see you. Always found the horse more delicate than the bull or the cow. I assume your presence here signifies a willingness to reopen negotiations.
In a manner of speaking.
Oh? What is that?
The antidote.
An antidote for what?
For the poison that's currently sitting in your system.
See, that's the thing about running an international crime syndicate. We can get to anyone.
Hey.
In about 5 minutes, your body will go into shock. You'll lose control of your bodily functions, and you'll suffer from massive cardiac arrest on account of the trauma done to your maternal organs. You'll suffocate. Lying on this restaurant floor, gasping for air, like a dying fucking fish.
Oh my God.
No. We need a name.
I don't know what you mean.
Ugh, you Europeans. So very slow.
The name.
Oh my God, he's so red.
Disappointing.
Very.
Yeah. We should be fine within the hour.
Should you develop the sudden urge to inform said person of recent developments, just remember how easy it was to get to you in the first place.
Damn, they were so smooth with that.
It's not going to be pleasant.
It never is. You know, I actually liked him.
Oh, are they gonna have to take Jimmy out? Is that what they're talking about?
Any particular preferences on how you want to get it done?
You're for any services.
It's not my world, Susie. But maybe there's someone who could help. You might need a little convincing, though.
Is that what we're talking about? Are we talking about 86ing Jimmy? We can't be.
Gentlemen, a little heavily armed for this time of the morning, aren't we?
Well, when you accuse someone of robbing 4 million from a drug baron, a man tends to get a bit paranoid, you know what I mean? The fuck do you want, Eddie?
I'm here to make things right. I want to offer you a gift by means of reparation.
What gift?
Was it side guy? I don't know. I'm lost.
You said you've something for me.
Someone tried to set you up.
Give me a name, Eddie.
I can do better than that.
What's this? Eddie, Teddy Bear's fucking picnic.
You know what this is, Keith?
Oh. Keith is dirty. Not that I remembered, like, actually knew Keith well.
Move.
So you reckon the Belgian came up with it on his own then?
Well, it wasn't Keith's idea, was it?
What if Keith was just a symptom, not the cause?
What do you mean? What symptoms? There's no one's fucking ill, are they?
No. It's a pattern, isn't it? Van load of weed vanishing off the face of the earth. Blockades on the continent, rats in the kitchen. It's all adding up to something.
All right. Well, we've had a few problems, but we've got a product going out. We've got money coming in.
There's dark clouds coming, Dad. I can feel it. I think we need to down Periscope and start firing some torpedoes.
Oh, you're not fucking listening to me. I'm the captain, and I say full steam ahead.
Oh.
You think you're all so hard? You're all fucked. Every one of you. It's just a matter of fucking time, really. You work for Bobby Glass now. There's no way out. He'll get you eventually. Just like Jeffro.
What did you say?
Well, didn't she tell you?
Ooh.
Nah, of course she fucking didn't.
Ooh.
You can't trust her. You can't trust any of them.
The Jethro thing came back. I wasn't actually expecting that.
Is it done?
It's done.
You lie down with dogs, you're gonna get fleas. Well, I think that episode for now kind of settled me a little bit in terms of like getting back to that main storyline of Eddie and Susie and like the actual drug ring itself. I think that while we did get introduced to a new element with the travelers, it was very focused on that original storyline. So that was really cool. I really enjoyed this episode. I totally forgot that we killed off Jethro as well, so interesting that came back from the earlier episodes, but I really enjoyed it. I'm so interested to see what comes into the next episode. I think I'm just gonna watch it now because that one ended at a really good spot. The gentleman, I forget his name, from Belgium, is Tormund from Game of Thrones, but I'm probably wrong. If I am, I'm sure you guys will tell me. But yeah, really enjoyed that one. I think I'm gonna watch the next episode now, guys, so if I'm in the same shirt, don't be surprised. But otherwise, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for future reactions to The Gentleman and other videos that will be dropping along the way. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!